Can deeply, deeply relax and fall into that wonderful sleep. And we've got all the bedding here tonight to allow you to do that. This is my second this day only. Now this is so important to understand because the clock is ticking. What a this day only is, it's a limited amount of items or quantity and the lowest price we've ever done. And literally at midnight, the price is gonna go way up in this case to $113.85. I will never forget the story behind this exact comforter because I bought it for my son. He needed a comforter, he had gone off to college, he moved into an apartment up in college, and he just didn't have a really nice bed to sleep under, or like a comforter to sleep in. So I said, you know what, I'm really gonna treat him to something special. I did not spend $65 on it. I spent a lot more because this is that beautiful 100% cotton. It's so smooth, it feels so good, and this is filled with down. Not pokey feathers, not little feather and down. It is literally filled with duck down. So it's going to be that perfect year-round, keep you cool in the summer, keep you nice and warm in the winter, and it's amazing to snuggle in this. It feels so good. In fact, my son said he will never give his comforter up. He loves it. All right, I've got 4 colors. We have aqua, blush, chambray blue, and you're looking at silver. The coolest thing is I have 3 sizes, twin, full queen combination, and I even have king. And once again, it does not matter what size you need, everybody gets the same 1 half-hour price of $65 versus $113. Okay, now the good news is right now, unlike my sheets, unfortunately, we have every color and I've got all sizes. You've got to move quickly, especially if you want to get the ultimate. I think the best we offer in a comforter is this one that you're looking at. All right, Ellen, so kind of walk us through this. I just, you know, obviously I have a pretty good story on this one. My son absolutely loves it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is what I sleep in underneath every day of the year. And I live in Florida where it's always hot. So I'm a big fan of a down comforter. This one is beautifully finished. It's done in 100% cotton. It's 233 thread count. Notice you get the color on both sides, so you don't have to cover this one up, which is rare. But honestly, when I saw the value on this, oh my gosh, I literally thought you couldn't even get a down throw for this, or a pillow for that matter. This is any size that you want, a beautifully filled 600 fill power white goose down, white duck down comforter. And I want to show you here what we're talking about, because I think we've all seen a feather, right? Well, down is what's at the base of the feather. There's no quill to it. It's like a little dandelion structure. And everything is compared to down because it is the best. And what's special about it is it insulates your body. So it's not going to trap heat in a heavy way or a not breathable way. It's a breathable way to insulate your body without adding weight, without trapping heat. So if you're a hot sleeper, you'll love this. If you sleep with someone of a different temperature, you'll love this. And because we surrounded it in cotton, that makes it even better because it's extra breathable.
Well, if you really think about it too, you don't see ducks panting in the summertime. I mean, really, they don't, because they've got down, and so it adjusts to whatever the temperature is outside. It's going to do the same for you. Please don't miss out on this. To get this at $65, and I remember the first down comforter we ever bought. It was from North Carolina. I'll never forget, but it had the feathers in it, the pokey feathers, and still we thought it was the greatest thing, you know. And we thought it was the greatest thing we ever owned. But the thing that made me crazy about it is they had no sewn spots. They didn't have these cubes, right? And everything would always slide to the end. So every single day I had to take this really heavy comforter. I had to shake the heck out of it to try to even out all the feathers. That will never happen. That's why you can snuggie up in this. Look at this. Can you imagine right now? You're just all curled together, all snuggied up in this, just as happy as a little clam. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me give you an update. We have now sold out of the king in the silver. So if you need the king, I still have it in the chambray, which is what Ellen has on her bed. We have a blush and we have a beautiful aqua we're gonna try to get out here. Maybe we can show those online. I'm not sure they're gonna be out here fast enough. This is almost $50 off, almost $50 off tonight. So again, treat yourself. And to your point, Ellen, I understand my son uses this exact comforter. He uses year round. He never ever sleeps without it.
Oh, me too. And, you know, the nice thing about this is you can even put a duvet cover over it, which, you know, this is priced less than a plain white stuffer that you can get out there. And I want to tell you too, these are investment quality. This is from our Platinum collection. So we're using all cotton on the outside. We're using white duck down on the inside. I've had mine, oh my gosh, probably almost 10 years. When you invest in a good down comforter like this, you'll have it for years and years. I also love the fill on this one because it's not going to be an Arctic weight, meaning you can use this any time of year. It's not going to be too heavy. It's going to be breathable. We do recommend dry cleaning on this one, which is rare for us. So I wanted to let you know that. But the thing that I love about this is it's one of those things that once you sleep under a down comforter, it's like your son said, you will never go back to any kind of man-made fiber inside of your comforter again. And speaking of that, if you're price comparing, which I would encourage you to go online and price compare, read the fine print. This is not down alternative. This is not down plus something else,
right?
Which is a lot of comforters out there. This is the real deal.
And please notice too, here's what's gonna happen. We have 20 minutes to go before we have a brand new Today Special coming up, and I know Michelle's in the wings to tell you about it. Right now, the price and the 5 Flex will end in 20 minutes. So if you're ready to redo that bedroom, if you've just got a scratchy old blanket you've been using for years, again, with the 5 Flex and with the pricing, please treat yourself to it. Because as Ellen said, you buy it tonight, but you're sleeping with it for years and years and years to come. This is Platinum Collection. This is like you walked into a 5-star hotel and you said, oh my gosh, I've got to know where in the world did they get this comforter? And then you call down to the front desk and they say, oh, you can buy it. And then they go, oh, how much is it? And it's literally hundreds of dollars. You guys have tried, if you haven't stayed in a 5-star hotel, I've done it one night, one time. It's an unbelievable experience because they give you the best of the best. Here's how you're able to create that at home, and you could do it on a budget, but you're getting a quality that's unsurpassed. I am telling you, if you don't love this, you send it back within 30 days. I bet you will never send this back, and I believe you'll think, oh my goodness, I'm so glad I invested in this, especially since it's not $113. You know, it's $65,
oh my
and
God.
right now it's $13. You pay it off in 5 months. You're using it year round. Okay, so again, this is the silver. It is now the most limited. You have the Chambray Blue, and we showed you online the aqua, and we also showed you the other color, which is our blush, and I'm going to show you those in the studio in just a second as well.
Oh, I love those.
Ellen, let's talk a little bit more about the construction of this, and also, how do you clean it?
Oh, yes. So definitely. I mentioned this is a dry clean only, just to really preserve the integrity of what's inside. It is all white duck down. You notice it is box quilted, so the stitching goes all the way through. So as you mentioned, you're going to have little pockets of the down, so it floats evenly on your body. It doesn't shift or bunch. Even if you look at the edges, it's double stitched along the edges beautifully. And this is a 233 thread count 100% cotton cover. Now, if we've lost your color, you can really affordably get duvet covers for your down comforter. I use those all the time. So also, I like to mention, if you like a lot of coverage, just get the king size. It's the same price. I like to throw that out there too. Or if you're buying this as a gift for someone special, this is a special gift. This is something wedding gift worthy. This is an unforgettable gift, hero gift if you give this, because I think people understand the luxury of down, how special it is. And think about this. This is a comparison I like to use. If you've ever purchased one of those down vests, right, or down jackets when you go skiing or go on winter vacation, they put just a tiny amount of down in there. And do you know how insulated you feel? I know when we went to Montana or Utah, and it was so cold out, but I had the right clothing and it was perfect. This is the right clothing for your bed. This is, whether it's chilly or whether it's not, this is going to keep you perfectly acclimated, perfectly comfortable. It breathes like no other synthetic ever breathes.
Okay, so let me give you a real quick update, guys. Again, we're down to 15 minutes left on these this day onlys. If you need some new pillows, we got those as this day onlys as well. In the silver, I have the twin and the full queen combination. If you get the full queen, it's fine. It will definitely cover the queen. Don't worry. We don't go on the full size. We go on the queen size, but we make that a combo.
True.
Unfortunately, the king is sold out. So if you need a queen, just definitely go for the queen. Don't worry. You think, oh, I need the king for a queen. You don't. Now, here are the other colors. I've got them in the studio, so thanks, guys. This is that beautiful aqua. Did you pick up the aqua towels from our Turkish towel set at the beginning of the hour? Maybe you got those gorgeous sheets, the bamboo cotton sheets, which I'm sure the blush is sold out on me. This is going to be beautiful back to the aqua. Here is the chambray blue, which this can go in so many different directions. If you've got an Americana look, it's great. If you've got, you know, if you want to do something spa-like, I think it also works back to that. If you want to take this back to beautiful white sheets we had earlier, it's going to be gorgeous. Also, if you've got a lot of denim decor in a room, maybe denim, denim pillows, that's going to be fantastic. And then again, here's your blush on top. So there's blush that's available. This is so important to understand. 100% cotton, super expensive, but it's the down that is amazing. To have it at $65 for whatever size you need, and it's down filled. It doesn't have the pokey feathers. Like, you know what, and Ellen, you brought up a good point. Normally we'd see at this price, not even a down alternative, it would just be like a poly, right? Just like a creepy poly, right? And then, even if it was down, it would probably be down, a little bit of down and a whole lot of feathers, which poke through, that are pokey, and they poke you when you're sleeping. No, this is 100% down, which just takes it to the ultimate level that you want in a down comforter.
It does, and you know, I've traveled to the factories, I've seen the way they clean this so that it's ultimately clean, it floats over your body. It's a beautiful investment in your sleep. I always say these make me sleepy. I think I sleep better because it's a down comforter. The other thing I love, Suzanne, is these are colored and they're beautiful colors. And when you add this to your bed, it's going to be like you painted the room. The other thing I love is when you're not using it, and this is what I do because I mentioned I'm in Florida and it's warm here. So a lot of times when I'm not using it fully, I have it just folded at the end of the bed, you know, just as like that layer, like you're in that 5-star hotel and you walk in and there's that billowy, puffy layer just laid across the blanket at the end of the bed. Oh my gosh. I mean, this is like a dream bedroom when you add something like this. It's that perfect layer with the cotton blanket, the beautiful sheets. I mean, we've got a great recipe for sleep here tonight.
Well, you know, we really do. I mean, this is like an all-star lineup tonight, and everything's on sale, which is great. We got the sheets that are bamboo cotton; those are on sale. That's a this day only. We've got this, which I know now, guys, is starting to get limited. Just don't wait and treat yourself. And the coolest part is when you come home after a long day, or you've been sitting on that computer at the kitchen table all day because you're still working at home. You will just curl into bed, and you'll just be like, oh, and then you just fall asleep. You just go into that deep, deep sleep, and it's just such a happy, great experience we should all have. And I think with our flex pay and everything we're doing until midnight only, you can take advantage of it. All right, Michelle, I gotta tell you something. This is